DeLa. Can you tell me a little bit about your paintings and the messages you try to convey in them?
Sure. This piece right here is called "We Are." This is my latest piece, and I brought it on an easel. I didn't want to hang it because it's so new. I want to show it around the city and stuff. But basically, my style is black and white with fluorescent paint touches added to it. So I think this is pretty much where I'm at in my skill and my technique.
Well, your work's fascinating, and I love watching it live. How's painting live going for you? You just started painting live, what, in March 2012? So you're kind of new to it, right?
Yeah. Live painting is a totally different just world for me, because I'm usually a studio painter. I like to sit at home for 8 hours a day and just paint away. But in a live environment, your mind is going through so many things, you know. But it's very, very fun. It's very challenging. I think it makes you a better painter, quicker. You know, it makes you paint faster. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't focus on the details so much because you're providing a show for people, and I'm really falling in love with it. So.
That's awesome. And do you ever feel that your inspiration and color choices is pulled from the energy of the audience surrounding you?
I think so. I think most of the color, because I used to paint everything in primary colors, very bright, and ever since I moved to San Francisco, everything turned black and white. So I think it's like the fog maybe had something to do with it, but it could be the crowd. I don't know. But I mean, the energy I get from the crowd is very vibrant colors.
I'm standing in front of 87 Days Water. Can you tell me a little bit about this painting and the girl in it?
Yeah, sure. The reason I chose the title 87 Days is because when the disaster happened in the Gulf of Mexico, it took 87 days to cap the well that was spilling all the oil. So if you look closely a little bit, you can see a little bit of green and yellow right there. That's like the BP colors, you know. So you know, it's slightly subliminal, but at the same time, it's kind of what happened, you know. So and then the girl is just a metaphor for goddess or Mother Earth, and she's crying the oil because the oil is from Earth, but at the same time she's covered in it, and it doesn't look right when she's dirty by it, you know what I mean? So.
It's a beautiful painting. I love the BP information. Nobody would know that unless you pointed it out. It's really great. Yeah. So then you also really pull in the galaxies of the universe, and it's almost like alternate dimensions happening in your paintings. Can you tell us a little bit about Inspired?
Sure. Inspired was pretty much inspired by the question that everybody asks me. It's like, how do you get your ideas? And usually I'll go like, there's a rotating galaxy somewhere shooting down ideas. I don't know, you know, I don't know how to get my ideas, but that's where it started. It was just kind of like a portal, and all this juice of creativity coming down and going through me and coming out of my hands and creating something from it, you know. So yeah, the reason I put cosmos in most of my paintings is just because of a Hubble photography or observatory telescope photography. I think we are at the cutting edge of that, and we are able to see it the day it comes out, and that's very important, you know, because eventually it's just going to keep getting better and better and better and better to the point where everybody in 10 years is going to have a crazy telescope HD.
Can you tell us about the use of animals and the symbolism that they might have in your work?
Sure. Most of the animals I'm picking are usually like near extinction or extinct animals, you know. I'm trying to portray them in a way that are kind of coming out of the painting, so maybe saying we're very comfortable in this environment right now, but they're not, and they're maybe trying to come out to a comfortable environment, like asking for help, you know. Yeah, that's all I got.
That's really good work. I like that you make an effort to use your artwork as a message for people, because people get lost in paintings really easily, and you know, those certain little tidbits of information are really powerful.
Yeah. Can I say one more thing?
Sure, of course.
Yeah, I think I'm also trying to bring it back like galaxy art, which already happened, and I'm trying to bring out like just animal art that already happened, or environmental art that already happened, and people are like, I don't want to see that. I want to see a happy painting, but the world we live in now, it's not a happy place. You know what I mean? So I think this is the way the world is. So when you see the elephant, you see the cracked floor and the city in the background, or some of the other animals. You know, that's actually their environment now.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it's a very exotic touch. I love your works. Well, That's really cool. And I want to ask you one more question too. Sparkleberry Lane encourages everyone to spread the sparkle, which is a metaphor for embracing the light within. And you do quite a good job at that with your paintings. How else do you spread the sparkle or do something positive to make an impact on our world?
Honestly, I wish I was a little bit more of an activist right now. But I think I'm spending so much time making these paintings and promoting them and marketing them, and they do provide a slight message of activism or care for the environment or Mother Earth. So I think that's kind of like my light shining through. But I think as I become an artist in the next years, it's gonna get the light's gonna get bigger and bigger, you know.
Yeah, I think your paintings communicate a lot, and that's where you serve as an activist. Jeff here duplicates DeLa's masterpieces. What's it like to be handling his incredible art?
It's fun. I love my life. I love working with art. I get to play with DeLa's art all day, every day. I never get tired of it. He always has new stuff coming out. He can make a new original in like 3 or 4 days, something like really big and really unique. And it's always something new. It's always something with like...
Do you have a favorite painting?
A favorite painting of his? I have 2 originals of his in my room. My favorite one of his is my turtle that I got him to paint me.
I found his art about 1.5 years ago, and then I saw him at Ritual Dubstep SF. He was live painting for their 2-year anniversary, and went up to him and said I liked his art, and he asked me if I modeled, and then I modeled for one of his paintings, and just kind of been hitting each other up ever since.
That's awesome. What painting did you model for?
Inspired. The Inspired piece that's hands on the canvas and it's blossoming like a tree.
Yeah, we actually talked to him earlier tonight about that. That's quite amazing. Do you have a favorite piece of artwork that he's created?
Kind of biased, but I really like that one. But I'm really in love with all of the ones that are against the sun and the moon. I love those. Those are beautiful.
Well, so do you own any paintings in particular of his?
I own those, the sun, the moon, and then mine.
What's his growth been like as an artist on the forefront?
I would say it's constantly progressing. His growth, I mean, he's definitely, I think we all realize the more he paints, the better he gets. The more he paints, the more he just loves to paint. And so we all just kind of crowd around him as people that love him and his work and just watch him expand, watch him grow, and watch him get better and better.
So did you come out here to support him in his pursuit to be a successful artist?
Oh, girl, you know that's the reason why.
Awesome. That's incredible. You're a great woman for doing that because he's doing incredible things.
Jessica, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for checking out Sparkle TV with us.